morning and welcome back to Summit Sunrise here on TV 8 Summit. As promised, I am joined by Doyle and Chanel Richmond. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's very nice to have you both here, especially the stylish Chanel. It's always a pleasure. I mean, Doyle, you're great too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she has a little knack about taking care of herself and how she likes to dress.
Yes, well, I was commenting, Chanel, you're always very style oriented. I mean, pretty much from your boots to your clip in your hair, you are looking, and your doll is even stylish as well. You try to be, right?
What's her name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca. Okay, well, Rebecca is also very stylish. And Doyle, you
Yes.
have been in the county up here for almost 25 years?
Almost 25 years, yeah.
Okay.
So it's been a long time. Got a chance to, definitely explore a lot of the county over many years. Find the little ins and outs, whether it's, an activity like a skiing, or snowshoeing or cross country, talk about winter, or whether it's a restaurant or just, something fun to do.
Right, well, and life, I feel like, you've experienced life with kids and without kids. So,
Well, yeah, it's, I've had both, so I can relate to both sets of people that I help.
Right. Well, so the market up here in the high country, how did 2015 go and how's 2016
Yeah,
looking?
2015 was a really good year. Statistically, they're going to show some pictures. It looks like a Keystone. I think that's the other big surprise about what property values are out there. I think there's a maybe a misconception that I'm priced out of this market. I can't really afford something up
Right.
here.
It's a little intimidating.
I think it is. I think that people are a little intimidated, but a lot of those price ranges in those different areas in Keystone that they're perusing through are, begin with a 100 or a 200. So
Right. That's accessible for pretty much everybody. I mean, it really is. And I think that's kind of cool to bring to life is that if you think that, maybe mountain real estate isn't in the cards for you, you would say otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, what we just kind of looked through there, I mean, just use Keystone, for example. I mean, it is a tighter market, as you just started asking me about 2015 versus 2014.
Sure.
We have less properties on the market right now. It's moving towards the seller's direction. I try to tell buyers that, that if you get involved now in the next 6 to 12 months, then you should be in a good position. It looks like they just jumped over to our website real quick there. That's another easy way to kind of look through different neighborhoods. You can look at featured properties. You can look up any particular search. Right now it looks like they're looking at neighborhoods in Keystone. But I think that's the big surprise is that, yeah, you can find something in the $100,000 to $200,000 range, walking distance to the slopes, and, take advantage of all that Keystone has to offer. I mean,
Right.
But the same thing can be said about Dillon and Silverthorne and Frisco. I'm more in the center of Summit County, and I'm happy driving to Copper or Breck or Keystone on a particular day, and then you throw the whole summer part into about the lake and stuff like that. So. And I didn't even touch bases on Breckenridge. So Breckenridge is its own spectacular area.
Right, exactly. I was going to say it's all pretty amazing up here in the high country. But like we were saying, though, I really think that it's cool to know that first off, your website is super easy. It's very user friendly. I mean, you can really cherry pick what you are interested in.
Right. Just DoyleRichmond.com. You can say I want 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. I want to look at Breckenridge, Keystone, Copper, because I want to look at the ski slopes. I want to look at 200 to 400, and if that's the situation they put in there, that's going to pull up every single listing that exists in that particular category. And then you can look and say, oh, okay, let's send Doyle an email message, or let's let's give him a call and let's find out a little bit more details about these properties. So the website is designed on purpose to be very simplistic and easy, enough that you get some initial information, but then you need to spend some time with someone, like myself, that knows the market very well. We had a spectacular 2015, like a lot of other good brokers, and I think, as I was trying to say earlier, that we're seeing big increases in activity. In some cases you were looking 40–50% increases in activity in December of 2015 over 14.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
You're looking at year-end averages where you're seeing activity being more like 20 to 30% higher than last year.
So it's on the up.
It's on the up. You're seeing prices increases, but you're not seeing these huge double-digit increases. You're seeing more in the single-digit increases.
Okay.
So people can still get involved and still buy properties today that are less than the last high, which was back 2007, 2008 era.
Okay.
So I mean, I can never predict exactly what a market will do. And
Can't?
and I think anyone that tries to is giving a misconception, not giving a really true picture, because you really can't tell exactly what's going to happen.
Sure.
But looking at trends and looking at all the data and doing this for 25 years, it does seem like it's moving in the right direction for the sellers. So sellers, we're low on inventory. If you're looking to sell property, give us an opportunity to talk to you. But buyers, you might want to get involved now versus
snatch it up.
Yeah. So.
Well, that's really good to know. And I'm pretty sure that Chanel can also give fashion and style tips if anybody needs it, or acting as well, correct?
What's coming up, Chanel? What are you doing this week?
I'm gonna start my acting class, and I'm gonna be there 2 to 8, and I get to eat dinner with my friends.
You get to eat dinner with your friends in acting class?
Yeah, I mean,
busy bee.
Yeah, so she's 3 days a week acting and dancing, and Miss Kelly's.
And singing.
Miss Kelly will put on a performance again, towards. I think she has a couple. I think she has a May one, but I think she also is going to do this acting one. It's going to come up in March. So she's got a couple of things coming on up, and then Beckham's at this team summit right now, and Anna, the 16-year-olds, I don't even know what 16-year-olds do right now.
I was
probably
say,
sleeping right now.
Right, I'm pretty sure 16-year-olds are probably sleeping right now too. That's what I would. That's what I would have been
and
doing.
They'd be out on the slopes later.
Exactly. Well, so for more information on real estate and to check out your inventory, what you have going on.
Yeah,
what's
I
the
think
best
that
place to start?
I think they go to our website, like you said, doylerichmond.com,
Okay.
where they give us a call. We just hitting some highlights, but what I like to do is I like to talk to people on the phone, so long as they have the time for 15, 20 minutes. They'll learn a lot about our market. Have them come up here, spend some time, say, hey, Doyle, I'm really kind of leaning more towards a property in the woods, or I'm really leaning more towards central Summit County, or I'm leaning towards being right at the slopes. And then let someone like myself really educate you. I mean, that's the key. And then to know the market well enough that when you're helping a buyer, that you can change gears in the middle of it where something happens and you can redirect and go find the right properties there on the spot. I mean, that's what's key, is to be able to do that, negotiate the deals, and if you find someone that really knows the market well, then you'll feel comfortable whether you buy or don't buy.
Right.
And that's the key. You want to know. Knowledge is key.
Yep, knowledge is key. I would say knowledge is power. It's always good to know. And Doyle can help you out with that. So, and I think it's important to note as well that if you're looking for, full-time, part-time, or even not even part-time, you can help with that too, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's, I have people that are secondary homeowners that will buy a property and just put it on the rental program. I have secondary homeowners, so they'll keep the property. Obviously, there's a number of us that are locals. I help locals buy property. So hopefully, find someone that you like, find someone that really knows that market well. And there's the whole partial share that I think you and I talked about,
yes.
where you have $1 million taste,
right?
But you don't want to spend that $1 million.
Understandable.
You spend $250 to $300,
right?
And you get a great property. 13 weeks out of the year, it's a deed. It's not timeshare. You can trade amongst your people. So 13 weeks is still a lot of time up here in the high country.
It is. Excellent. Well, folks, be sure to visit doylerichmond.com for more details and give Doyle a call. He can help you out for all of your real estate needs, and he'll listen to whatever it is you're looking for.
And then Chanel will help.
Exactly. Thanks for joining me, both of you, this morning. Always nice to see your smiling face, Chanel, and you too, Doyle.
All right. Thank you.
We have more Summit Sunrise coming up, folks, including that Watch and Win. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.